So, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 20 years, and I've gigged with lots of big names. David Attenborough is one of them, and David Attenborough does do stand-up comedy, and he's even got a section in his book where he talks about it. I'll just read the section for you. Yes, that's right. Me, David Attenborough. I fucking do stand-up comedy. Yeah, even when I was doing Blue Planet and Planet Earth, I was doing gigs every night. Yeah, in the middle of the rainforest with the film crew. But still, it was a gig. A gig is a gig. But the orangutans didn't really like my jokes. Used to throw shit at me. And also, the crew did really like my joke, which was, when you're on Tinder, don't you just hate it when you're in the middle of the ocean and there's no one in your radius? Am I right? So David Attenborough is one of the big names that I gigged with, and then Harold Bishop was the other one. Harold from Neighbours. I remember I was in this gig and Harold walked on stage and he says the joke, "Neighbours, everyone has good neighbours. Well, not fucking me!" And I went up to Harold afterwards, and I said, "Harold, what are you doing here?" And he said, "Oh, well, I've got to tell you about Neighbours. First off, though, love your monkey portraits joke, great one. So thank you very much, Harold." And Harold told me that Neighbours is actually a reality TV show, and he said to me, "Oh, do you remember Toadfish?" I said, "Yeah, I remember Toadfish." He said, "Proper cunt. Proper cunt, Toadfishers." "Alright, Harold, why is he a proper cunt?" I said, he said, "Oh, because he was playing death metal at 3 AM all the time. Didn't show that in the show, did they?" He said, "But do you remember the time when I went missing?" I was, "Alright, yeah, I remember that, Harold, where your glasses were on the beach." He said, "Yeah, I tried to swim away, tried to escape Neighbours, but they came after me. They came after me, and I was held captive for 3 years. And then they kept asking me questions, why I tried to leave Neighbours. And then they forced me to come back to Neighbours, and they said, right, you're not called Harold anymore, your name's now Ted. Ted, no surname, you're just Ted, you've got to work for the Salvation Army." And I had to work for the Salvation Army. And the Salvation Army, very homophobic, very. I was like, "Alright, Harold, what happened after that?" It was like, well, I had to pretend I had amnesia with being called Ted. And then, because I tried to leave again, they threw in, I had to pretend that I had a stroke and then became a peeping Tom, going around pinching women's bums. That's not Harold Bishop. That's not me. "Alright, Harold, alright, what happened after that?" He said, "Do you remember when I went away on the camper van?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember when you went on the camper van. That was me trying to leave Neighbours again." And what happened though is they killed Madge in front of me. They slit her throat in front of me and said, "This is what happens when you leave Neighbours." It's horrible. It's horrible. And then 2 years later, I came back to Neighbours. I walk into the house, and guess what they've fucking done now? Madge is a ghost, sat on the sofa, and they put possession in the house. This voodoo shit, and Madge was there. And I said, "This is enough. This is enough now." And I tried to leave again. And Toadfish, because he got me to come back. We made up a bit. But it was just a ploy to get me back there, for them to try and get me back into Neighbours. So you remember that bit where I was leaving, I was waving goodbye to everyone, the camera turned away. It's because I was actually shouting out the window, "Fuck you, Toadfish! Fuck you!" And I left Neighbours, and I did get away this time. They tried to knock me off the road, but I did get away this time. And I'm now in witness protection. I was like, "Alright, Harold, you're in witness protection now. What are you doing here then?" He's like, "Alright, don't call me Harold again. My name is Ian Smith." Alright, it's Ian Smith. Just call me that. I was, "Alright, Harold, I mean Ian Smith, what are you doing here then?" He said, "Well, I'm performing to 6 comedians, 2 audience members. They aren't going to find me here. This is the last place they're going to think I am." That's my Harold Bishop bit. That was I said to people today, this is the last time I'm doing the Harold Bishop bit, because the first time I did it, no one got it. And it was awkward in an audience just sitting there, and when you're a guy that looks at the floor for most of his set and you're getting heavily into Harold Bishop references, the audience begin to go, "Is he alright?"